Welcome back. In Lesson 2, we're going to think more about the video you viewed yesterday. I need you to make sure that you have a different colored pen or pencil and your journal slip from yesterday so that you can make additions or corrections. You're also going to want your journal slip. Remember, you can pause this screencast at any point if it's moving too fast. Let's get started. So why was Mosa called to the supermarket? It certainly appeared that jars of food were flying off the shelves and fruit was collapsing to the ground. It really did seem like the supermarket was haunted, but it wasn't. So if the pickle jar wasn't possessed, what happened? Well, let's take a look at the video footage of the pickle jar at 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
We see the footage from aisle 5.
The other shopper is reading ingredients on the family-sized bottle of Sweet Tooth Happy Drink.
That's it.
Did you see it? The security camera shows that the pickle jar was accidentally pushed by a bottle that a woman was putting on the shelf. So Mosa learns that pushing or pulling something can cause it to move. In other words, an object only moves when a force is applied. In this case, the bottle applied a force to the pickle jar. Make sure that you have that written down in your answers to questions number 2 and 3. Now let's move on to the footage of the shopping carts. That was at around 4 minutes.
Maybe we need to look closer. There's a different kind of flooring right where the cart stops. So when it's smooth, there's not much force to stop the wheel. But when it gets bumpy and the wheel hits each of these tiny bumps, that's a force.
Okay, so Mosa sees that the floor is bumpy, not smooth. The floor actually applies a force to the cart. This kind of force slows the cart down. We call that friction. Friction is a force that stops the cart right in the aisle. No spooky stuff. This should be your response to question number 4. But we still need to explain what happened to the oranges. Why did they fall? Let's take a look at the camera footage at around 5 minutes and 15 seconds.
We still have to figure out why all the oranges fell. Cans rolling. There.
Naughty child!
Okay, the force causing the oranges to fall to the ground is gravity. When the girl grabbed the orange, this caused gravity to bring the other oranges to the floor. This is a third type of force, and it should be in your answer to question number 5. Gravity is what pulls skydivers down toward Earth. It's what makes a baseball come down after being hit in the air. Basically, gravity causes everything that goes up to eventually come down. So there you have it. The supermarket, it wasn't haunted at all. Objects were moving or stopping because of forces. Look at your response for number 6. We can actually write 3 different rules. First, objects, they stay still unless a force is applied, like a push or a pull. Second, objects keep moving until a force is applied to the object, causing it to slow down. We call that friction. And third, forces that can impact the motion of an object do include both friction and gravity. But what about the ketchup boxes in the video? Why did they fall to the floor? This is one you had to figure out on your own. I think this calls for a mini investigation. Let's reenact this one at home with a simple model. That's right, we're going to create a model right at home. Come on, we have to make this a little fun and interactive. Here's what you need. Let me show you. You need to go get a glass, a coin, and a card. What are you waiting for? Pause this screencast and get moving. I'll be here when you get back. Are you ready? In our model, the card is going to represent the hand truck, and the coin is going to represent the ketchup box sitting on the hand truck. Watch this video so we can see how we're going to reenact what happened in the supermarket. So you have your materials, a note card, a glass, and some pennies. No adult supervision, we can handle this. Put the note card or the hand truck on top of the glass and put that penny or that ketchup box on the note card. Now flick the edge of the note card like you see. Make sure to flick from the edge and not underneath. Now I want you to try. How many bottles of ketchup or coins did you get in the cup? But more importantly, why did this happen? In our model, the penny is at rest sitting on top of the card. You can watch it for as long as you want, but on its own, the penny's not going to move from that spot. When you flick the card out from under the penny, you allow gravity, an outside force, to act on it and drop it into the glass. The bottom of the glass, it stops the penny from falling. If the penny were a lot heavier and were falling much faster, it might be able to go right through the glass and maybe the table. Now, if we apply this idea to the scenario in the video, boxes on the hand truck were still. When Charlie pulled the cart, the boxes resisted moving, so the cart moved out from under them and the boxes were pulled to the floor by gravity. Make sure you have this as your answer to number 7. Now, if you want a challenge for today, see how many coins or ketchup boxes you can get in the cup. All right, to show evidence of today's learning, you actually have a choice. You can either upload a short video of you attempting that coin flick model, or you can upload a copy of your corrected journal slip, either a picture of your written responses or the electronic version. Tomorrow, we're going to apply what we're learning about forces, so keep your journal slip in a safe spot. Until then, keep thinking and keep learning.